The story that I am going to tell you today is about the haunted hospital of our town. All the people of the town call this hospital the Haunted Hospital. The real name of this hospital is Victoria Hospital. This hospital was built by the British about 100 years ago. There is a cemetery in front of that hospital. My grandfather had told me that 60 years ago a girl died during an operation in this hospital. Since then, the soul of that girl roams in that hospital. No one passes through that road as the night falls because the soul of that girl troubles the passers-by. However, I did not believe much in the old ghost stories told by my grandfather. One night I was roaming on the bike with my two friends, John and David, when one of my friends asked me to go through the Victoria Hospital Road. None of us believed much in ghosts, and we decided to go through that road. It was 10 o'clock at night at that time. All three of us promised not to tell this to our family members and started on that road. As soon as we left that road, our bike slipped due to sand on the road, and all three of us fell off the bike with a thud. Thankfully, none of us were hurt. My friend John, who was driving the bike, said that his balance was good. Then how did the bike slip? However, he was a little scared, so my other friend David asked him to drive the bike. Now David was driving the bike. We had gone only 1 kilometer when suddenly the tire of our bike got punctured, and due to the high speed of the bike, this time again the bike slid for a longer distance than the last time. This time we got a little hurt on our elbows and knees. John again said that there must be something wrong at this place. We should go back in the opposite direction. But David and I did not listen to him and picked up the bike and started walking. We had gone only a little distance when suddenly we heard the sound of a girl screaming. Hearing this, we stopped, and John said, "Did you guys hear the screaming sound?" We ignored his words and said that it must be the sound of some animal. After walking for 5 minutes, the same scream was heard again. This time both of us also started feeling a little scared. We three thought of going back, but we were in the middle of the road. There were 3 kilometers left to go back and 2 kilometers left. We thought of going ahead. After walking a little further, we saw a woman under a banyan tree. We got goosebumps seeing a woman alone at such a late hour. We thought of turning back. Just then that old woman shouted, "Son, wait. Tell me the way to the highway." We asked, "How are you going through this road at such a late hour?" So that old lady said that, "I am from the neighboring village, and I don't have money. That's why I started walking. My village is on the other side of the highway." We believed that old lady and moved ahead. On the way, that old lady started asking us all sorts of things. The old lady was walking behind us, 3. We 3 friends were talking about ourselves. Just then, David said that, "Look, Maji, your way has come." And as soon as he turned back, there was no one there. We 3 were scared. We started running fast, pushing the bike. While running, John tripped and fell, and we heard loud screams. We also dropped the bike there and started running with John and reached the cemetery near the hospital. It was already 12 o'clock when all this happened. We were drenched in sweat, and after crossing the cemetery, we stopped at a temple, because if we went home without the bike, we would have been beaten up. So we stayed at the temple that night, and in the morning we took our bikes and came back home and told our family that we were staying at a friend's place. After that night, we never went that way. Even today I see that ghostly old lady and her screaming voice in my dreams.